You're watching WYLN TV 35. Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered Russian nuclear forces to be placed on high alert over the weekend. The order on Sunday came as a result of strong resistance from defenders in the Ukraine. Putin issued a directive to increase the readiness of Russia's nuclear weapons. Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky announced earlier that a meeting will take place asking for a ceasefire with a Russian delegation at an unspecified time and location. As of Sunday, Russian soldiers invaded the Ukrainian city and were closing in around Kiev, a city with a population of close to 3 million people. Meanwhile, thousands of people from the Ukraine have been evacuating to neighboring countries. Ukraine's Interior Ministry said that 352 Ukrainian civilians have been killed and another 1,684 injured during the invasion. Meanwhile, the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board instructed all fine wine and good spirit stores to remove Russian-made products from shelves as a show of solidarity for the people of Ukraine. The PLCB will not be restricting sales of Russian-branded products that are not sourced from Russia, as doing so could unfairly impact those brands. Russian-made special order products are also no longer available. PLCB board chairman said that removing the products is just the right thing to do given the evolving political economic climate. The PLCB regulates the distribution of alcoholic beverages in Pennsylvania and operates 600 wine and spirit stores statewide. If you'd like more information, you can visit lcb.pa.gov. A Luzerne County man facing numerous charges for selling drugs to undercover officers. Police executed a search warrant at the home of Matthew McGonigal in Hanover Township shortly after 6 on Friday. Officers seized over 6 grams of crack cocaine, 174 grams of crystal meth, with a combined street value of over $14,000. Drug packaging materials and numerous cell phones were also recovered during the search. McGonigal was arrested and charged with manufacture, delivery, or possession with intent to deliver possession of a controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. He was taken to the Luzerne County Prison, unable to post the $35,000 bail. Police in Bloomsburg are investigating an assault of a 13-year-old girl. The family of the girl reported her missing Sunday night after she left her grandmother's home around midnight. Her relatives received a call around 2 a.m. from the girl who told them she was allegedly sexually assaulted in the 400 block of Market Street. The victim said she was walking down the street when an unknown male assaulted and choked her. The suspect described as a white male with a medium build, long black hair and brown eyes. He was last seen wearing a black jacket and dark-colored pants. Anyone with information about that incident is asked to contact Bloomsburg Police at 570-784-6300. The City of Hazleton's Recreation Department will once again hold an Easter event for the second year. WYLN's Mackenzie Auker has the details.
It's almost time for spring, which means Easter's not too far away, and what better way to celebrate the holiday by attending the City of Hazleton's Easter Bunny Trail. Vendors will also be at the event throughout the day.
We are going to utilize the new walking trail that we have up at the park. So we are inviting everyone to come up and participate. So first of all, we're looking for some vendors, some organizations who want to come out and hand out some goodies and items to the kids who will be walking along the trail. kind of similar to what we did at Halloween. So if there's an organization or business out there that would like to participate, they just need to give us a call here in the Recreation Office at 570-459-4960, extension 611.
If you are a vendor, make sure to give City Hall a call and give them your information. Many kids are expected to come, so donations are welcome to help support the event.
So the event itself, of course, Peter Cottontail will be there and will be available for pictures once we walk through the trail. And it will be on Sunday, April 10th at 2 p.m. City View Park up on South Poplar Street in Hazleton.
Anyone can come to the event to enjoy the festivities and see the Easter Bunny.
Again, this will be an event for all kids of the greater Hazleton area to come out to see the Easter Bunny. We will have some bags to give out for the kids to collect their goodies in as they walk around the trail. And then at the end, they can get their photos with the Easter Bunny, who will be there ready to meet everyone.
If your business would like to participate or make a donation for the event, call 570-459-4960, extension 611. Reporting in Hazleton for WILN News, I'm Mackenzie Ocker.
Republican gubernatorial candidate Lou Barletta visited Wilkes-Barre Township on Sunday. Barletta was greeted by local officials and supporters at the Wilkes-Barre Township Fire Department headquarters. Barletta said that his top priorities, if elected governor, would be revitalizing the state's economy and renewing energy and natural gas production. The former Hazleton mayor and congressman is one of many Republicans running for governor in the May 17th primary. Authorities in Schuylkill County are asking for the public's help in locating a missing teenager. State police at Schuylkill Haven say that 17-year-old Savannah Elizabeth Ingram of Pottsville was last seen around 10:30 Saturday morning. She's described as having blonde hair with a buzz cut and was last seen wearing a brown Cleveland Browns hoodie with pajama pants and white boots. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is asked to call PSP at Schuylkill Haven 570-754-4600. The Department of Health has highlighted preparations being made as the state transitions toward the endemic. WILN's Julie Stefanovich has more.
Acting Secretary of Health Kara Klein-Peter gave an update on the state's response to the COVID-19 pandemic. She said that though the pandemic isn't going away, Pennsylvania is well positioned to handle and manage outbreaks as they occur.
Pennsylvania is moving in the right direction. Case counts are at their lowest since last August and continuing to fall. Hospitalization admissions due to COVID-19 are falling, and thank goodness, mortality rates are declining.
The decrease in COVID cases is due in part to residents getting vaccinated and boosted.
Vaccines are widely available for everyone ages 5 and older. In fact, this week, Pennsylvania vaccine providers have administered more than 22 million COVID-19 vaccines across all 67 counties. More than 76% of adults are fully vaccinated, and 95% of adults have received at least one vaccination.
According to the Department of Health, the state is now prepared to move beyond the current phase of the pandemic.
But the key to our transition will be a strong public health infrastructure that can support our needs as we move into the next phase of our response and recovery. During the recent Omicron surge, the Wolf administration acted swiftly to support Pennsylvanians and healthcare workforce by deploying both state and federal support systems to hospitals and long-term care facilities, while simultaneously expanding the testing network along with vaccine and booster outreach.
Throughout the pandemic, Pennsylvania has built a stockpile of PPE, initiated a solid testing infrastructure, and made critical investments in hospitals and the healthcare workforce. Moving forward also means that people must remain vigilant and aware of the virus in order to keep themselves, their families, and communities safe. Reporting for WILN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
If you've ever moved, you know that there is so much that needs to be done, especially packing, changing your address, and letting everyone know where your new home will be. And that's what's going to be happening here at WILN TV over the next several days. From our location on 10th Street in Hazleton, we're moving to State Route 940 in Ebervale in Hazel Township. You may recognize the location. It was once home to Zola's Lamppost Restaurant. WILN will be joining several other businesses there as our new neighbors. The move will mean upgrading our equipment, and that is why later this week, our on-air programming, including our newscasts, will be off the air until everything new is in place. We will have more on the move as the week goes along, so stay tuned. And coming up on WILN News, you could see students smiling today heading to school. We'll tell you why. Plus, we'll also take a look at our 5-day forecast. That's brought to you by the WILN Weather Kids. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
My name is Alexander Vinoho. I'm 12 years old, and this is your WILN forecast for the week.
We want your child to be our WILN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WILN News and WILN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WILNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WILN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Penn State Hazleton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
Two Italian Guys Pizzeria. 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton has all your favorites, from pizza, hoagies, salads, entrees, wings, and sides. Always made with the freshest ingredients. Call them at 570-459-2783.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information. When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WILN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WILNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WILN, we're your local network.
Pennsylvania State Police at Schuylkill Haven are currently investigating an incident as an Orwigsburg man was scammed of over $1,000. The incident took place Wednesday, February 23rd, when a man told police he received a check for $1,940 in the mail. In with the check, a set of instructions told the victim where to deposit it and to keep $400 as commission. Money left over was to be used to purchase 3 Visa Vanilla gift cards for $500 each, take a picture of the gift cards, and then text those pictures to a cell phone number and 2 emails. After the victim followed the instructions, he was notified by the bank that the check was a fraud and he was scammed out of the money he spent on the gift cards. The Centers for Disease Control is looking at the pandemic in a different way. The focus has now shifted from positive test results to now hospital admissions and capacity. Luzerne County is now considered as a medium transmission area, with changes being made in 4 districts that start today. Masks are now optional at Wilkes-Barre area, Wyoming Valley West, Greater Nanticoke area, and Dallas school districts. According to the Dallas superintendent, numbers will be checked daily, and if COVID cases start to increase again, the mask mandate will come back. If you're struggling to pay your water and sewer bills, you may just be able to receive help through a new federal program. The Low-Income Household Water Assistance Program started up earlier this year, and it helps low-income households with those bills. Grants are given to providers and are available to those who have past due water bills, had their service terminated, or received a notice indicating that their service will no longer be in use. The program will be making its way to our area as the Tamaqua Area Water Authority has applied for it and is expecting to have it soon. In the Hazleton area, the Hazleton City Authority and Greater Hazleton Joint Sewer Authority offer what's called LIHWAP. It's LIHWAP. And if you would like to apply, you can visit pass.state.pa.us, or you can request an application by calling 877-395-8930. Coming up on Ebervale's News Choice, I'll introduce you to 3 fabulous young ladies with plenty of talent on Community and You. Plus, who's leading the way again this week? Stay with us and you'll find out.
You always get a feel-good shopping experience at Grand Central in Hazleton.
Have you ever experienced that super pushy salesperson who follows you all around? Not here.
Or wandered around that big box store looking for help in the appliance department, only to find the pink guy? Not here.
And we have an experienced, courteous sales staff here to help you find the perfect mattress, piece of furniture, or appliance with no pressure.
And don't forget, everyday low prices.
You always get a feel-good shopping experience at Grand Central in Hazleton.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi Electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Chura's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in 610 North Broad Street, West Hazleton, 570-454-7229. John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall, Hazleton. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and desserts. Homemade soups, sandwiches, entrees, and there's a kids menu. Lunch and dinner specials daily. John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall.
When emergency strikes, trust your care to the all-new ER at Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. With a facility that's now twice the size. Experienced nurses who see you right away. A quick assessment process makes sure you get the care you need. Advanced technology on site. Safe, private treatment rooms, and a peace of mind that only this level of care can bring. When it matters most, trust your partner in emergency care. Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton.
Welcome to Community and You, and today we are in Hazleton and we are at the Fabergé Follies, the School of Dance, because 4 students from this school are going to be in Luzerne County's Got Talent that will be March 20th at the Kirby Center in Wilkes-Barre. Miss Fabergé, you have done it again. These ladies are wonderful. How do you do it?
Aren't they beautiful?
They are.
Well, we work real hard. I've got a great staff who focuses on fundamentals, and the girls are willing to work. That's the magic word, work. Put that together with some showmanship, and voila, you've got some winners.
Well, you certainly have here, and these 4, how did you even get them involved in that?
I became aware of the competition, And then I went to my computer and I made beautiful videos. We had to submit video entries. And each of these dancers work as a soloist or as a group. And I submitted a selection of performers. And these are the ones that got chosen. And I'm proud for Hazleton because it's Luzerne County's Got Talent. And Hazleton's right down there in the south. We're just in. So for us to be represented 4 out of 25 in all of Luzerne County is amazing.
What we're going to be able to do right now is get you to have a sneak preview. Each of the girls is going to do something that they are doing in the competition, actually.
Yes.
So we're going to show you, we're going to introduce you to the girls. So we better get out of the way.
Let's go for it.
Avery, what we're seeing right now that the people at home are seeing is something quite amazing. How long did it take you to learn that?
It took me quite a while. I struggled and struggled until I got pushed by my amazing teachers and my mom, and I practiced and practiced for hours a day, and then I finally achieved what I've been working for years.
What made you decide that that was something you wanted to try to do?
I saw Miss Fabergé do it, and I thought it was really amazing and cool, and I thought I would love to try it one day.
Avery Ann, you did something, well, the viewers at home are seeing you right now. How long did that take for you to master that?
It took me a long, long time to figure out how to do this trick. I started from where I am right now, way back. I was 7 years old, and I started in my living room on a mat, and I did it with a DVD case.
How do you feel about this competition going in? Good?
I feel really good about it. I am very lucky that I got picked, and I'm super happy that I did.
All right, Avery Ann, congratulations, lots of luck. And we're going to meet another young lady right here now. Emily, you are another very talented young lady. Now tell me about your particular trick, maneuver, what would I call it?
A back tuck. So basically, I've practiced very hard to get this back tuck. I actually have just recently hurt myself, but I was so scared to do it again, but now I'm in the right mindset to keep doing it and not to be scared. And it took me about a year to get it.
You hurt yourself?
Yes.
Oh no, doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, and now what was that like? Did you think that you'd never be able to do it again?
No, I was just very, very nervous, and I just kept getting very scared, but then I got in the right mindset and I kept doing it.
Alina, another stellar performance that the viewers at home are seeing right now. And what got you interested, or was it just that you kind of found hula hoops?
I found hula hoops. So I was at the store one day and I found hula hoops. Then everywhere I just keep seeing hula hoop videos and tutorials online.
So you took that to Miss Fabergé and said, I'd like to do something like this?
Yes, I did.
And now that you're doing that, how does it feel to be an accomplished hula hooper?
Yes, I feel really good to be a hula hooper, and at first it was really scary because I was afraid of the hoop, but now I'm very comfortable with it, and I just keep doing hoops until I get more and more comfortable with it.
Miss Fabergé, wonderful. They're excellent public speakers.
Aren't they beautiful?
They are absolutely amazing. So I'm going to let you look right into the camera over there and tell everybody to come on down to the Kirby Center March 20th at 1:30.
Everybody come right on down to the Kirby Center for a wonderful show. There will be 25 acts, the best that Luzerne County has to offer. Come support your Hazleton girls. If you need tickets, you can come right here to Fabergé Follies, and I'll have them for you. Don't delay. Make sure you come to that show. Be there with us.
And some of the proceeds are going to the Northeast Pennsylvania Music Teachers Association. So music and dance, there is no better.
Exactly.
So thank you for joining us on Community and You.
If you want a great job, come to the Poconos.
Check it out. The Poconos has great jobs available right now.
And for many positions, you don't need prior experience. How cool is that?
You can do hotel registration, cashier, dining service, or even a lifeguard.
you can make a career for yourself in the hospitality industry here in the Poconos.
Jobs are available now. Go to PoconoMountains.com/jobs.
We're still coming to Jimmy's.
We are too! How you doing, everybody? It's Ricardo Santos from J Zapata. You remember this old monster? Well, we're moving into a building. It's a big restaurant. Come and check us out. This is what we had on our menu. Regular burrito. We have the taco americano. Let's go with the Mexicans. They don't have a sombrero, but there you go. Corn tortilla, gluten-free. This is the birria tacos, enchiladas, nachos, flan, 3 leches. That is right. Come at 620 Hillside Drive, grand opening for J Zapata Mexican Restaurant. Whoop, whoop.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
WYLN's going behind the scenes now to learn more about the lives and goals of our local leaders, and Pat Ward is leading the way again to kick off this week's series.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Leading the Way, where we explore the backstories of those paving NEPA toward a better future. This week, we're joined by President and CEO of the United Way of Greater Hazleton, Pat Ward. Welcome.
Thanks, Tracy. Thanks for having me.
Sure. Pat, let's start at the beginning. Tell us about growing up, what you did as a kid, and what your aspirations were.
Well, I grew up in Hazleton, graduated from Bishop Havey High School, and when I was a kid, I wasn't very athletic, but I seemed to get my fingers into some things sports-wise. I managed the Havey soccer and baseball teams, and actually at that stage I got very involved in theater arts, and I wanted to get into the theater. And then I made a shift after I graduated from college and went to Penn State. I majored in broadcast journalism, and many people might know that the early part of my career anyway, I spent a lot of years on the air in Hazleton, Wilkes-Barre, and radio and television.
Okay. How about, did you receive support from your family and friends?
Absolutely. A lot of friends. I was an only child, so my mom and dad obviously were very supportive to me because we weren't an affluent family by any stretch, so getting me through college in itself was a bit of a struggle, but I was also fortunate that I landed my first job in commercial radio at WAZL when I was a freshman in college way back in 1974. So, and I loved it, and I guess you could say the rest is history.
Okay. Well, check back tomorrow night as we continue leading the way into part 2 of this week's segment. Good night.
Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page, YouTube page, or WYLNTV.com. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on WYLN TV.